I would invite Mr. Ed Clark to share some remarks from the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry. At this time, they would not be welcome remarks. Reflections from the Chamber.
I won't follow Lisa's advice. Welcome. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Lisa. First of all, I would like to thank Lisa. I know she hasn't been feeling 100%, and she's still been able to make it. So Zika or no Zika or whatever, Lisa is here, so thanks again. Ladies and gentlemen, I think, having listened yesterday for over 3 hours, I saw, on behalf of the Chamber, one very positive outcome, and that is the duty-free, consideration of duty-free zones in the various areas. And I must thank the Minister. It has been, I think, about 5 years we have been asking for it. So 2016, here we come. And we hope that we get this in place by December 2016, as we have been promised. So we really look forward to that. The tourism development zones, I think, is a big plus, raising or increasing the span and the scope of these zones. What we didn't hear was what could be the possible impact on the revenue side in this regard. That was one of my concerns about the budget, in that the budget came at a 64,000-foot level, and we was looking from Google Earth down. And we didn't get a lot of specifics, and I think the Minister made it clear up front he wasn't going to be into the details as much as has been done in the past. But that is some concern that I have. We really don't understand the scope of the impact of those sort of incentives being given out to the investors. Very positive on the expense reductions, but once again, the $50 million that the Minister has talked about, we do not know how specific or where these will be impacted, because he said across all areas. And this across all areas is something that bothers me. I think that we should really try and address the productive areas of the economy and favor them in any spending, rather than force them to cut as well. And the much needed social services that need more money, I don't see why those areas should be cut as well. Obviously, this is more taxation in this budget. And I think we know quite clearly there's about $175 million in increased taxation, the 142 and the 33. And that is another, it seems to be more taxation again this year. And obviously the impact on the general populace is not just going to be a 2% increase on the cost of living. It is 2% multiplied by the increased taxes on that and the increased markup on that. And you're probably getting closer to 3–4% increase in cost of living for the general populace. So those are things that we need to be aware of. I welcome the pensions increase. I would even hope that it could even be bigger for the old age pensioners. But that is a very big plus for the old age pensioners in Barbados, and much needed at this time. Obviously, from the insurance side of the business, the people who have annuities, I think would welcome their break, the 15%. However, there's an offset in the 16.5% tax. Once again, another tax raising opportunity for government. We don't know the quantity because we don't know the impact of the annuities, how people will react to that. All in all, the budget, I think, I wouldn't go into the popular political side of the budget. I'm looking more at the fiscal side of the budget. Obviously, there are some political announcements, and I think the general civil service would be very pleased with some of those announcements. I really do not understand the way or how they will do the appointment of all of the people who are temporarily employed just across the board. I would have hoped that there would have been some mechanism to assess people's performance over the period of temporary employment before they appoint people permanent positions, as we would do in any private sector employment. So although I welcome it, I hope it is done in a proper manner. We must strive for productivity, increased productivity in Barbados. And I think it's important that the productive sectors, those impacting the foreign exchange side of the business, those impacting anything to do with increased productivity, are given favor. And I hope that when these things come into effect, that we see the government paying much closer attention to those things. All in all, I think it's a bit of a give here and take their budget. The Minister of Finance obviously is trying to balance things. But one area of the budget that really has me a bit puzzled was where the Minister of Finance and seemingly the central bank governor seemingly have a little difference of opinion in when you consider where the foreign reserves stand. And I'm interested to find out what further announcements will be made on this, because I think the minister made it quite clear where his position stands yesterday. And we really want some more clarity on that, where the official central bank position stands at this time. So I look forward to the debate or the presentation by the others. I welcome all of you on behalf of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I hope that we have a very productive morning. Thank you.